Yeah, I think I liken it to like when you quit a job. When you put in your resignation, you have a lot more. You don't have whatever added stresses. You know that you're leaving, so you can really just enjoy the time because you know it's going to be over soon. Yeah, we're not so ruled by money. We can actually do things that we want to do, take our time to create what we want to create, and hopefully that comes through in the finished product.
What is your client?
How you going, guys? Frank here.
Sarah here.
And this is us back at it. MEMENTO Thailand podcast number 21, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks. Been working hard or hardly working?
Bit of both.
Yeah, well, maybe for you. Yeah, no, it's been busy. Not in the really online space as much. As I said in the last podcast, I've been down down south, and I've just been doing 2 weeks of mucking around, doing some work occasionally, and yeah, just really earning some good money for this upcoming adventure we have. So yeah, it's been it's I definitely overestimated how much I could get done in the digital space with what I was working. Very long days, so I mean I just needed time to rest and recover and just have a bit of time to myself, which put things on the back burner, whether it be the online course for the teaching English as a foreign language or editing videos. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's just what it is what it is. And
yeah, but working heaps now isn't like a detriment to what we're trying to do, because ultimately it's helping us save some more money and putting us further ahead with our savings, which is a bonus because we'll get more peace of mind. Once we do leave, we'll have more than we anticipated, which is really good.
Yeah, that's it. It'll definitely set us up even better when we get over there, and yeah, just give us more of a buffer so that we can, you know, take some time to really get good and get settled.
Yeah.
With what we're doing.
I think once we're over there too, like we're going to have more time to just focus on doing online stuff. Because at the moment it's like just juggling like work and then leaving's coming up really soon, and it's like it's hard to on some days find time to actually just sit down and do the stuff that we need to do, especially already feeling tired or like overwhelmed from a big day at work. And it's like I don't know, I guess it all adds up, but at the same time we've just got to give ourselves some grace and like let ourselves have rest when we need it as well. Yeah,
I mean, we don't want to get burnt out. And I mean, just at this point it's coming up so quickly, so why not you know, really rack up the savings. So yeah, as we said, we can really set ourselves up to just have that extra bit of money just to give us some time to work out exactly what's going to be best for us over there, and what kind of work we want to do and what direction we want to take with the channel. So yeah, that's just what it is, you know. Sometimes you just got to knuckle down and save up, and that's what we're doing at the moment. Had an opportunity to really make some good coin, which is what I've done. I've taken the opportunity, and the savings account is definitely thanking me for it.
I'm thanking you for it too. Like, so grateful for you going down there and doing that, because it is setting us up really nicely for like the future, which is, it's just great. Like,
yeah,
I'm grateful and couldn't ask for a better partner to be doing this with. So
well, that's what a glowing recommendation. No, it's my pleasure, as I said. it's only a few weeks, you know, a month or a bit. So why not just make that money?
Yeah.
Make that money. Yeah. We also got an email probably last week, and it was in regards to the first flight that we have from Brisbane to Bali.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we got a flight from Emerald to Brisbane, so the second flight.
Yeah.
And they said that they've changed the times from an 11, pretty much a midday departure.
Like we picked the midday on purpose because we were like, we don't want to stay overnight in Brisbane. Like, let's just like get up reasonably early.
Yeah.
Get ready, go. But now the flight's changed
to what the the two flights we had in mind. It's changed to pretty much the same time as that. They probably just like condensed the two because of, I don't know, whatever reasons. But yeah, so now it's early. It's like 9:30. So with a 2 hour, be there 2 hours before and
travel to Brisbane.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna have to book ourselves in at a hotel just to. No, we're all about peace of mind here, and that would give us peace of mind being able to catch the flight. So yeah, it's a bit annoying, but I guess that's just part of traveling.
Yeah,
airlines kind of do what they want.
As long as you rock up on time.
Yeah, well, they do what they want. They just chop and change all the time. So there's plenty of pre-warning, which is it's good. It gives us time to book something in, but at the same time, the amount of fucking around they do is is pretty annoying. But yeah, it's not huge, and it's just a few hours earlier, so we'll just sort it out, stay in Brizzy, and make sure that we get there on time and catch the flight. But yeah, it's just something to bear in mind, and just remember that plans change. Things don't always go as they should, and I guess you just got to be flexible. You just got to have that in the back of your mind that things are going to be they're not always going to go to plan. So you just try to take it.
Just roll with the punches.
That's it. Don't get too caught up, because if you're going to be so strict and rigid in travel, then you're in for a rude shock.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We are people too that like to be at the airport like 4 hours early and then just sit there and have a coffee, because I'd rather know that we're at the airport ready to get the flight than.
Yeah, like me too. We are.
It's just one of those things, but
one of those things.
I think it would stress me out too much if we were those kind of people that like got to the airport half an hour before the flight leaves, and it would just be, I wouldn't be happy.
Nah, it's just out of respect for everyone involved in the situation. It's nothing worse than people rocking up late expecting to get on a flight when be here 2 hours. Oh, half an hour. It's like
you missed the
come
flight.
on, man.
Yeah.
You can get fucked. That's what you can do.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Sarah, you mentioned this earlier this week. What how you feeling?
So I just feel like I'm just kind of enjoying it here in Emerald more, like just enjoying going to work, and like I feel like I've got more of a purpose with going to work, because it's like we're saving up for something big, and just having the knowledge that we're getting out of here soon is just kind of helping me more to live in the moment and just be more like, just enjoy the last little bit of time we've got left here, because like we've been here nearly 4 years, and that's like a decent amount of time, and I guess you kind of take places for granted when you're in them, but just doing simple things like taking my dog for a walk and like going to work and like doing a good job and feeling accomplished and not getting annoyed because I have to work 6 days in a row or whatever. Like it's kind of changed my mindset completely to just being more present and more like just happier in general. which is something that I didn't really expect. Like, I was expecting to be way more stressed or just like kind of over it by now. No, not really stressed, just over it. Like, I was expecting to be more like, oh fuck, I wish we could just leave already, but it's kind of the opposite.
Yeah, I think I liken it to like when you quit a job. When you put in your resignation, you have a lot more. You don't have whatever added stresses. You know that you're leaving, so you can really just enjoy the time because you know it's going to be over soon. I guess it's a great analogy for life, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you just remember you're going to die, you can have a bit more fun in the present moment.
It's that memento mori.
That one.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So yeah, I've definitely noticed that I'm enjoying just what I do because I've just got in the back of my mind that I'll be gone soon. You know, these things aren't going to follow me. I'm not going to be doing the same thing, so I can things that would normally get to me, annoy me, or are less annoying. It's a really nice feeling.
Yeah,
and
it is.
It's also having that plan and goal booked in, which we mentioned in a previous podcast. It's just something you know it's going to actually happen.
Yeah.
You've got it booked in. You've made the plans and whatever, so you can just enjoy because it's already in place. So you know that's sorted. That's what's going to be happening. So you can just enjoy the time that you have, which is really it's quite a freeing thing to have for your mindset. And just life in general. So
it's even like for me enjoying like interactions with people more. Even like usually I'm quite like introverted and like like with people, like get out of my space type thing, but I've just been enjoying everyone's company and like knowing that it's the last little bit of time we've got here is like just trying to make the most of everything, which is just making me a better person as well. So
I think as well for me it's kind of like in terms of doing things, you're going to be out of here soon, so you can kind of be a bit less, I don't know, worried about your perception or whatever from other people because you're like, well, it doesn't fucking matter, I'll be leaving soon, so you don't want to do what you want, just like start breaking car windows and throwing shit against the wall, but it's kind of like, well, I'll just do what I want to do and I'll be gone soon, so whatever.
Good riddance.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But it's really nice to experience.
Yeah, it's a nice shift in perspective.
Yeah, it's a good good change in mindset. We've I mentioned to Sarah as well, just in terms of we've got to gather the last few things that we need, that we think we need for our little adventure.
Adventure?
Yeah, things like a suitcase for Sarah, probably myself, something more backpacky that we can, it's a bit more mobile because you've got your, we've got the square suitcases, but in terms of travelling around and all that, it'd be good to have something that's large, but it's versatile, that you can wheel it, you can carry it on the side like suitcase, and you can also wear it as a backpack. Yeah,
we're just thinking more in terms of like just having something, as you said, versatile that we can take with us, and like if it's raining and muddy in Thailand, we can just like put it over our back so we don't have to wheel our suitcases through the mud, put it on the back of the scooter. Like there's just a lot of little things to consider with luggage, and it's like it's cool having a suitcase because you can just wheel it, but that's not always possible. So
not in Thailand, and I think a lot of Southeast Asian countries.
Yeah.
With the sidewalks or lack of sidewalks, it's probably better to be able to have something you don't need to wheel or just exclusively wheel around. So yeah, just little things like that just got to consider as well. Just because we don't want to be taking a lot of stuff, but we want to have room to take the things that we want, and also probably room to pick up a couple of things that we'll probably need to add to our inventory as we go along, as we get better, and who knows, as we get different jobs. But yeah, it's just something that I've considered, and I thought that it'd be a good shout to just to really square these things up before we go, so we're not running around like headless chooks
last minute trying to find a suitcase, like
because
it'd
be really good to be able to like pick one up, because we go down to the Gold Coast, and at the Gold Coast you've got like Harbour Town, which has got
it's like an outlet.
It's a big outlet, so you got all like the big brands and stuff, and they've got like the factory clearance and out of season things, so you can pick up a really good bargain. But at the same time, if you don't find anything that you want, then you don't have what you need, you know. So it's kind of it's a good idea, but just because it's like it'd be not even a week before we leave, I think it'd just be good to square these things away.
I agree.
I also thought like doing in the near future, getting rid of some things and doing like just a loose test run with the baggage, just to see what we want to take, and how much space we have. Just so we know, like when we pack it, we're not going to get like, oh, I need to take this, this, and this, and then you're like, well, you can't take this now because it don't fit. So I'm sure I'll be packing a lot lighter than Sarah.
Definitely.
Because that's just the way. But yeah, it'd just be good to, once again, have that peace of mind that we know what we want to take, we know we can fit it, and we can just pack it up and hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back.
I think too, with like buying a suitcase or whatever last minute, I don't want to be put in a position where like I've got no suitcase, so I make a shitty last minute decision, buy one that's not good, and then end up having to buy another one in Thailand or whatever. So it's like we might as well just get all these things sorted out now and have that peace of mind.
That's it. As I said,
put a bit of purchase on it.
Bit of purchase, true yarn. And other things like last couple of things like a few batteries for the GoPro, external webcam and headset for teaching, and also just like light wet weather items, because we don't need them here. We can drive anywhere when it's raining, and
I think we can just hit Uniqlo or whatever for those though.
Yeah, I think so. I'd like to just have an idea. Just not so much buying those smaller things. Like you can buy them over there as well, but just having them all ready to go so you don't get caught out, and just so we have one less thing to worry about. You know, this, like as we keep on saying, we want to set up for success, and that includes all these little things that you just need to consider that we pick up on watching other YouTubers, and just thinking about like all the possible things that could happen over there. You know, like there's a whole rainy season, you know, like nearly half the year in Thailand. So,
and it's one less thing, like when we're there, we're not going to be dicking about wasting half a day trying to find like a raincoat because we've already got it, when that's valuable time we could be using to make a vlog or like do some online work. And it's like, if we've got everything, it's there, we've got it. We don't need to try and find anything else or waste any time while we're there.
Yeah, and there's always going to be things that you miss, you don't think of, but I mean, just having to think and setting these things up can really save yourself a lot of time. And with wet weather things as well, you know, if you're carrying your suitcase, it starts raining. You got your cameras, your phones, you've got your laptops and stuff, and that could really fuck you up. So it's good to just save yourself the headaches of not only just getting a bit wet, but it could also really ruin holiday.
That's it.
So
yeah.
that's just something that, I mean, if we're not doing something, we're always thinking about what's to come, and I'm just thinking about like what could go wrong, what do we need to get, so that we're just a bit
it's more
happier.
organised. Yeah, for sure.
True.
So I think we'll probably apply for our multi-entry visas pretty soon.
Yeah.
So I think probably like we could do it this week, but I don't want to leave it too much of a tight squeeze because it's like 3 months before entry you have to have your visa sorted. So I think I'll do it next week just so that we can. It still gives us like a little bit of a buffer to enter the country, enter the country of like 2 weeks, and then. Does that make sense?
Does that make? Yeah.
Because we enter Thailand on like the 1st of September.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to do it today because it's the 1st of June, because that might only give us like sort of like 24 hours to enter, and then if like we've got a flight delay or whatever, that could fuck
so
us up. Like,
it's 3 months. It's 3 months from the issuance of the visa that you can use it. If it's 3 months and 1 day, then it becomes invalid.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I think giving it like another week, and then hopefully we'll get the visas approved like a week or two later, and then we'll have a little bit of a buffer there so that we're not crossing the border and being like, cool, we don't actually have our visa.
Yeah, it's expired.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always good to get this shit squared away. And as well, just like spending that money, so then you know when you go and what money you take, it's there for. You don't have to worry about like, oh, I've got to pay for this and this still. I think it's nice for me just to be able to like pay for things, and then you can see how much money you have. You don't have to like, okay, I've got to subtract this for this and this, you know, the visa, this, that.
Yeah.
Like hotels and stuff, like to pay for them in advance. So yeah, like we look at the money, we go, okay, that's how much money we have.
Yeah.
The other things are sorted, so.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go. For me, at least.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, other things
we've got to get like travel insurance and stuff like that too. So once we have that, and VPN, and like just a few extra little bits and pieces like that. So I might write a list eventually of like exactly what we still need, so that we can just get all that sorted.
Yeah.
So ready.
Yeah, that's it. So yeah, with moving comes cleaning, comes sorting out things like that. So that's another thing we have to consider and we have to sort out. So there's a lot to do. In terms of just leaving, you know, if we could just go yeet and just catch it. But,
just abandon ship.
Yeah. Get ya. But yeah, we'll have to sort things out, like bond cleaning and all that jazz. Cutting off, you got to cut off your
electricity, gas.
Yeah, your whatever, like internet, that kind of thing. So there's other things to sort out as well. So yeah, it's there's a lot to do, but it's definitely not making me as anxious, or as I'm not thinking about it too much. I know I'm going to get it done, and it's good, because when I was younger I probably would have been like, oh fuck, got to do this and this, and now it's just we'll do it. I can sort it out, so whatever.
I think that it just comes with maturity as well, because I used to be the same when I was younger, and now that I'm a bit older I'm like, like I know I've got to disconnect the electricity, and I know that like the gas needs disconnecting, and like just a bunch of shit, but I'm like, it'll happen, like we'll get closer to the day and it'll get organised and fall into place, and less to worry about, more peace of mind,
less to worry about, less go. LNF transfers,
less and fucking go.
Less and fucking go. That's the go.
Oh, so funny.
And tell us.
So I always talk about my Etsy store, but it's exciting because
Yeah.
I've actually been getting, like every month I just seem to be making more sales and just generating a little bit more income from it. So it's pretty cool. I'm actually starting to think that it is actually a legit way to make some passive income online.
Yep.
But in saying that, yeah, it has taken a long time for it to start picking up. And I've made 14 sales total now, which is exciting, but it's also like, just imagine my shop being open for like 12 months or like 2 years or whatever. It's just going to keep picking up and getting traction. So I am definitely starting to see it as a legit way to just earn a little bit more income while we're overseas. Yeah, I've been doing things like running ads, running a sale. I set up, so like when people favorite items in my shop, I've set up like a promo code, so if they favorited an item, an email gets sent to them immediately, and it's like, hey, we noticed you favorited this item. You get like 5% off this item if you decide to purchase it. So all those little things are sort of adding up, and it's just getting more and more. And I'm learning more about it as I go too, which is great.
Yeah, yeah, definitely those little, like running your own store like that. Those kind of things like automated emails to send out discounts and stuff is definitely a tactic and something that a lot of other companies use online. So yeah, just learning those things is something that you can also bring into a different business and also into potentially a job, because you know how to operate those things, how to use them, and just valuable
sales and marketing
experience for something that you can do on the go as a DN, a digital nomad.
That's it.
But
so yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, it is. Always happy to hear that you're selling shit.
Yeah, I'm always so hyped too. I'm like, oh my god, I sold something new, it's so exciting. You're just like good on your champ, and I'm like, yep, cool.
True yarn.
True yarn.
Yeah, but other than that, it's just been, as we said, a lot of work, and just sometimes you just got to shift focus, I guess.
Yeah, and especially like coming down to these last few weeks of us being here, like I think there's, I don't know, like 6 weeks of us being left here. It's like we can still do some stuff online, but it's just the more money we can save now, the better off we're going to be, and the longer we're going to be able to stay in Thailand. So why not just shift the focus and do something that is ultimately going to benefit us in the long run, so that we can spend more time there and create some more content and get the ball rolling faster.
Well, yeah, the plan is that we're not going to need all that money, and we're going to be making our money so that we can live and, save off that while living overseas and doing these fun things. But
yeah, it's good to have
sometimes things take longer, and that's what we've found in this digital space when you're starting from scratch, that things don't happen for 99% of the people. Things don't happen overnight. So yeah, just to have that bit of extra money there, or quite a bit of extra money there, is really gonna just allow us to make the right choices, not be so just, I don't know how to say it, just like jumping at every chance when we haven't fully considered it out of desperation. So it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good for what we do and for the channel as well, so that we have we're not so ruled by money. We can actually do things that we want to do, take our time to create what we want to create, and hopefully that comes through in the finished product and what we do. So
I'm excited to make travel vlogs, like super excited.
Yeah,
it's gonna be so good. And actually having the time to just like sit there and make them, as opposed to like go to my job, come home, chill out, do washing, do vlog. Like it's just it'll be our job, so it's
it'll be one of the jobs, and I mean a full-time job takes up a lot of your time, and it does tire you out. So doing something that we're passionate about, we've chosen to do because we really enjoy it, is yeah, I think it's really going to make our lives a whole lot better.
Yeah.
I think we're pretty happy now, but I think you always be happier.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's going to happen. So yeah, it's coming up soon. It is only 6 weeks. Yeah,
Something
just
like
over
that.
6 weeks until we
A month and a half. Sheesh.
No, completely wrong there. I think
Really?
June,
1st of June.
August,
June, July.
10 weeks.
Yeah. Something like that.
Bruh.
Maths. 1 plus 1 is 2.
Yeah, so 10 weeks. That's still pretty close.
Yeah.
Just over 2 months. So yeah, we'll keep going, keep saving money, keep plugging along at this, and keep thinking of things that can go wrong and how to fix them.
Preemptive.
That's it. Premeditatio mori for you.
That's it.
That's it.
All right. I think that's the end of this episode. If you want to get in contact with us, email frankandsarah@gmail.com. Like and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate it. We love all the new subscribers that we get. Thanks for coming along on this journey with us, and comment. We just want some interaction from you. So if you've got anything to comment, if you've got any tips, if you think of anything that we've missed that we might need while we're traveling, let us know. Because we would really appreciate it.
Yeah, we'd really appreciate you guys. Interaction, feedback, and
all of the
whatever
above.
you want. That's it. But
all of the above.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All
We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
What did you find?